Hi, I'm Robert. Welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before you begin any repair, unplug the appliance from the wall outlet. It is also recommended that you check for proper voltage. The tools you will need to replace the temperature control board is a 1/4-inch nut driver. Today we'll be taking a look at the temperature control board on the Frigidaire top mount refrigerator. Common issues with the temperature control board would be short cycling of the cooling system or not turning on the cooling system. To access this component, we must first open the refrigerator door. To remove the control box assembly, we'll remove one 1/4-inch screw. And with that screw unscrewed, we'll slide the assembly forward and then drop it down and disconnect the Molex plug in the ceiling, and the control box assembly is removed. Now, before we replace the temperature control on the Frigidaire top mount refrigerator, I want you to note the knob, the control knob. Do not try to take the control knob off first, because it's locked in place and you'll end up scarring up the knob and possibly gouging the control box. What you want to do is you want to get the unit facing you. At the top we have a little snap tab right here that holds the temperature control in place. What you want to do is pull up on this slightly and push out on the board, and then bring the board up and out, and then you can unplug your Molex and your temperature control is removed. As far as this temperature control board goes, realistically what you want to look for is to make sure there's no breaks in the power pathways in the board itself. You can do an ohm check on it and use a small flat blade screwdriver to rotate the switch mechanism, and that's basically about it. Now that we have a new temperature control board, we're going to install that. First, we're going to plug in our Molex. Then we're going to bring the board down and cradle it into the pins that it rests in, and bring it up over the control knob stem. You may have to rotate the knob to get it to line up. Once you've got it to where it slips in, you're going to just push the board back into place and the little clip will lock it in, and the control board or the temperature control board is installed. Now let's reinstall the control box. Installation of the control box is done by lining up the drain tube coming out of the back of it into the drain hole in the back wall of the refrigerator, and then lining up these slotted holes with these shoulder tabs in the ceiling. So what we're going to do first is line up the drain hole, and then bring the unit up and plug in the Molex plug. And then we're going to bring the entire assembly up, slide it back, onto the shouldered tabs, and install the single 1/4-inch screw in the center of the control box, and the control box is installed, and that completes the repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.